Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Today we are going to go over group bookings on Carnival Cruise Line. My name is Krista Wiley. I am a double gold Rising Tide Elite. I have been in the business going on almost 2 years now. You guys probably know me a lot from all of my cruise trainings. Cruising is really my passion. I love cruising. I love booking cruises. I love everything about cruises. I wanted you guys to have this. You guys, if you guys have questions at any point, please let me know. What I am sharing with you is from a class that I was able to attend with Drew Santiago, our business development manager, on tips and tricks when it comes to booking group cruises. Absolutely, Sean. Absolutely. You guys, if you guys have any questions as we go along with this, please make sure to ask me the questions. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. So we are going to go CCL. Let me get this up here. One thing that I do want to let you guys know, when you guys are in the group booking side of things, it is very important for you guys to know that you are not allowed to touch other people's group bookings. When you guys go into individual bookings, you may see, you guys might have already seen that it'll show you other groups. You are in no way allowed to touch those groups. Please do not, under any circumstances, book your people under those groups unless you are doing a group booking with someone. That would be the only time that you can do that. But please don't do an individual booking and book them into a group. It messes everything up. It can confuse a lot of things. So please make sure you don't do that. Another common question that a lot of people have is group bookings. Does everybody have to know each other? The answer is no. You guys can create a group and then you guys can advertise it. So something that I did, and it was actually one of my group bookings that got canceled, was I actually was doing a girls trip. So I advertised the group as a girls trip. So basically all these people from all different walks of life, girls, women, right, were booking on this group. So that way they could have that, right? Girls like to have girls trips, guys like to have guys trips. You guys could put together a couples group. Some people will do EMS, first responders. So you guys could do groups with like-minded people, but not necessarily people that know each other. So it could be like a social thing, getting to know people. If it's single people, whatever the case may be, you guys want to do a singles cruise group, you guys can. I know that is one of the common questions is, do I already have to have, X amount of cabins, to put together a group? And the answer is no. A lot of people, they'll put these groups together, they'll start advertising these groups, and they will start putting them into there. All right. So you guys can see here where it says create a booking, you're going to go under group bookings. Now you guys, you're going to pick a date. So let's go ahead and pick March 2022. And it's going to auto-populate a month. Okay, so we're just going to leave it at that. Now, group type. You guys, there are 3 different types of groups. You're going to have your affinity group, which is what Drew says 90% of the time, that's what you're going to be booking, is an affinity group. Now, if you guys are looking for a holiday, say somebody wants to do a holiday sailing and that's what you want your group for, then you guys need to make sure to click holiday sailings, because when you do an affinity group, it is not going to pull up those holidays. So if you're looking to do Thanksgiving next year, you're going to want to make sure to do holiday sailings. Okay. But otherwise, we're going to do affinity group. Open promotion, leave that alone. So you're going to do affinity group. Now, we're going to go ahead and pick our ship. Let's just say we want to do the Panorama. Excuse me. Panorama, they do Mexican Riviera. It's obviously going to start dwindling these options for you, 6 to 9 day. Your departure port, super simple. It's going to auto-populate that because it's going to wipe out all of those other ones because Carnival leaves out of LA. So we're going to go ahead and do all sailings and then click search. So now it's going to show you the different cruises. So you have March 5th, 12th, 19th, 26th, and 2nd. They're all 7-day cruises. And you guys also, these little check marks, select go to booking to proceed to an existing booking. You can compare up to 3 different cruises, you know, price-wise, if you guys wanted to do that. I'm just going to go with the cheapest one, which is the $449. This is your average lead rate. Okay. We're going to go ahead and click select. Now, you guys, it is important to understand that when you are dealing with groups, it's based off of double occupancy, meaning that it's going to give you cabins for 2 people. Okay. So over here on the left-hand side, it's going to give you your balcony, your ocean view, your interior. Okay. Your max requests allowed. You're only allowed to do request or block 12 of this room, 16 of this room, 10 of this room, 16, 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 8, right? You guys can only, ask for that many. And then down here, it's going to tell you, it makes it super simple. You guys don't have to get your fingers and toes out to count. It's going to tell you down here, your max request allowed for this sailing is 16. So whatever this number is, it's going to be 16. So let you guys easy. If we do 5 here, we do 5 here, and then we do 6 here, you're going to see that as I did that, this number changed down here. Now, I didn't actually look to see what I was clicking on. Let's actually choose 854, 849, 844, 839. All right, let's do 5 of this one. Let's do 5 of this one. And then we're going to do you're asking a lot of me. Just kidding. Is that better? All right. So let's see, 5 of that one. Oops. 5 of this one. And 10, 6 of this one. Please enter the number of state. Oh, I can't do more than, hey, that's why. So 4 of that one, 7 of this one. So it makes it foolproof, right? Like it makes it easy for you. You can't really screw that up. Okay. Now over here, it's going to show you, you know, this is double stateroom. This is how many rooms you are requesting. It's going to tell you over here your payment date and deposit amount. It's going to tell you your vacation protection. That's how much it's going to be on that cabin. You guys also up here, you guys can name this whatever you want to. The other thing is, you guys, so this is something that I think is super cool. And I'm not 100% sure if you can do this with, go away. I don't know if you can do this with Royal Caribbean. I haven't looked into it. But over here, you guys see this thing that says fun points and flexi price. So see how you guys have 3 here? So these fun points, it says this may affect your cruise rates. Please review your cruise rates for your group booking. You guys can modify this. You guys can actually change how many fun points you have. Let's just say you want 6, okay? Calculate it. You guys are going to see over here, the price of the cruise is going to, or over here, the price of the cruise is going to increase. And then now I'm going to have to go ahead and re-input my things. Obviously, we should work from top to bottom, but whatever, I did not. 4, so that's 10. Interior, I have 6 left, right? 6. So what it does is it changes the price of the cruise. Now, you guys, when it comes to these fun points, these are things that you are able to do for your, these are things that you are able to do for fun things that you can do for your clients. Okay, things that you can add. These are the things that are going to make, they're the perks, right? Whether it's champagne and, you know, chocolate covered strawberries, or a, you know, a cocktail hour or things like that. That's what those fun points are for. But as you increase these fun points, the price of the cruise does go up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and save and continue. Do you ask the clients if they want that? No. So Sean, what you're doing is you're building this. So two different things, right? So one, I'm never going to ask them what amenities they want, because for me, this is something that I'm doing for them. I'm not going to tell them that they get these amenities. I'm going to look like the hero, right? I want to look like the hero, and like I'm giving them something extra. It's the extra for why they want to book with me. Hey guys, if you go ahead and book this group with me, I will be able to get you this, this, and this complimentary, right? So anyways, you guys can see here that we have 6 balconies blocked, 4 ocean views blocked, 6 interiors blocked. Now I'm doing this just as a general spring break. I'm going to now go ahead and go advertise this. Hey, I have this amazing cruise. It includes this, 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 and this. I'm not going to tell them it's a group cruise, right? Now, if I wanted to do something more like a girls retreat or singles thing, then so be it. If you had somebody that wanted to book a group cruise, then that would be a little bit different, right? So anyways, yes, I have read and agreed with the marketing guidelines and terms and conditions of the Carnival cruise. You're going to go ahead and confirm the booking. Don't worry, guys, I'm going to get this deleted later. So up here, you guys are going to see this group booking number up here. Okay. It's going to say Archer Travel Services. It's affinity group. This is how many fun points you have. This is agency number, my name, group name, booked by. Okay. It's got the ship name, the sail date, the duration, the departure port, as well as the debarkation port. Now, what you guys are going to do now, say you have somebody that is like, all right, now you need to start, you built the group, right? Now you need to start adding people to the booking, right? So you're going to birth guests. Okay, so now this is where we're going to go in. You guys can see up here, it created a group rate. You guys see this up here, group rate, spring break, PGY. This is the group rate that I have just created. Now, you guys, if your client, now, because remember, it's off of double occupancy. So if they decide, you know, maybe it's like, oh, somebody's like, oh, I have 3 people, right? You guys you can change this and apply it, okay? Make sure that you always get the VIFP number. Make sure you always get the state that they're in. Are they military, interline, or senior? Because you guys, even though you created this group rate, if you apply the filters, you might find that this VIFP number has better deals than that group deal, right? The difference is that they are going to get their group rate, but they're also going to get the amenities that you're able to get them. So if they're like, oh yeah, I want a balcony, right? So you're cruising through here and you're like, well, this balcony for group is $860, but this group rate is $820. This one is $860. This one's $820. This one's $811. This one is $801, right? These are deals specific to this VIFP number. That's why it's so important for you guys, whether you're doing an individual booking or a group booking, you want to make sure to put that VIFP in there, because the last thing that you want to do is lose a client because they can find a better deal on their own. And that's because they're using their VIFP. You guys can book their deals for them. Okay, so 801 is, I think, the best going, right? So you're going to go ahead and click 801 and continue. Okay, 801, continue. This is a guaranteed stateroom, which means that I don't get to pick what stateroom I get to be in. The stateroom will be assigned later. Select and continue. Now, because this number was already inputted, it's going to already input this information. What is the VIFP? Oh, okay. So VIFP stands for very important fun person. It's the loyalty number. Every cruise line calls it something different, but it's the loyalty number. So it's going to auto-populate. I used my husband's number. It's going to auto-populate that. Okay. You can come in here, California, enter guest name, guest email. This isn't his phone number. Okay, add Carnival protection, add gratuities. So let's see, we have all of this information filled out. This did not auto-populate that. 1983. Oh, that's definitely the year I was born, not the year he was born. And then next guest. Now, I did not put a VIFP number in here, but I can look, oops. If for some reason you guys don't know the VIFP number, you guys can click on this button right here and you guys can look it up as well. So this came up with Patricia Kellogg. Let's see. Whatever, I'll leave it as that. Select country, state, whatever. Yes. Continue to review. Oh, I didn't put her birthday in April 9th. Sure, my best friend loves me. I just use her stuff all the time. All right, so we have those two people booked. Here's the information. Here's the cruise rate. Here's the vacation protection. Here's the gratuities, taxes, fees, and port expenses, guest subtotal. Here's the total for the price. Now you're going to come in here. You want early dining or select your preferred, late dining, your time, or unassigned. And then if that one's not available, always put in a second. Now, as you're starting to build these, you know, you could add just to make sure all of the reservations are linked. There's your commission, alternate agency phone number, confirm, make a payment, or hold option. Okay, so now this, it'll tell you up here about vaccinations or whatnot, right? So now this is booked in here, right? This, I've booked them on a cabin. And then I did not do, where's my pen? I forgot to write down the group. I need a piece of paper. I need paper. I usually have scratch paper all over my desk. Okay. There's your booking confirmation. It's on that cruise, yada, yada, yada. All of that is done and booked. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Go CCL. Manage a group booking. I wasn't very smart. I didn't write down what the what date did we say? Sale date was the, I don't know, let's see, was this one? March 26th. Good thing somebody else was paying attention. All right, so here's the group number, right? S40WG3. Okay, so you guys can see here, you have one booked into that group. But because we went with a different deal, it did not take from one of your guys's things. But it's still in there. Does that make sense? But they are part of. the group booking. So see here, you guys, these are my birth staterooms. So it's literally just that simple. Any questions, you guys, feel free to unmute yourself, put your questions in the chat box. So does that mean you can still book the original number for that category? Yep. Because see here, I didn't use the same rate code. I have these amount for this rate code. I would have to have chosen those. If more than allowed bookings, do we call Carnival to permit adding additional guests? So you can always add more. They only allow you to add so many. So right here it says to increase request contact group sales to add more, but you'd have to sell these ones first. So you guys can see there, did you guys see where I clicked for, where I clicked on this right here where it says modify booking and then modify amenities? You guys can come in here and you guys can see champagne and chocolates, Carnival bathrobes, fundraiser, premium bottle of red, white, Bon Voyage, Carnival tote bag, category upgrade, 2 category upgrade. You guys can do onboard credit. So you guys can see here, you guys are allowed to, you can max quantity this of 1 and it takes 4 points. So you guys want to advertise this cruise with onboard credit. So put, you're going to put 1 here, right? And now it shows you right here that you have 2 points left available. So then it's going to show you which things that you're allowed, right? You're not going to be able to do any more, oh, this is stateroom bonus commission. I clicked the wrong one. My bad, guys, my bad. So you're going to come down here. I thought I clicked on, okay. Sorry, let me do this correctly. So you guys can see here, $50 stateroom onboard credit. Oh, come on. Okay, so I want quantity of 1. So now I've used 3 points and I have 3 left. So now I want to add, you know, what am I going to do with those other 3 points, right? I can do a bottle of wine. You know, what else sounds fun? I could do a category upgrade. I probably wouldn't do that. Carnival tote bag. You guys think that's cool? We could add a Carnival tote bag. We could do a bottle of wine, sparkling cider. We could just use all 3 points and do bathrobes. Champagne and chocolates. I say we do champagne and chocolates because I'm a fan of that. And then I say that we do, so now we have 2 points left. Let's go down here. We'll get them a Carnival tote bag. And what else can we do? Bottle of white wine. $10 USD stateroom bonus commission. So we're looking for something that has just 1 point. And we already did champagne. So I mean, I guess we could add another bottle of wine. Who knows? I'm just trying to use up the points. Let's see. If more than allowed bookings, do we call? Oh, I answered that question. All right. And then, so I've used up all of those points, save and continue. So when you guys go to advertise this booking or when you go to talk to your clients, you can also tell them, or you can advertise it as book this group with me. I'll get you $50 on board credit, complimentary bottle of white wine, a Carnival tote bag, as well as champagne and chocolates. Yes, exactly, Sean. I just was trying to like move on to the next one. So definitely, if you end up having kids on the ship or maybe whatever, just to keep it different, however you guys want to do it, I just wanted to show you guys kind of how to use those points. And so these are all extras, right? We're always talking about how can we get our clients to want to, you know, why book with us versus them, right? Because if they book this group cruise on their own, they wouldn't be able to get these fun flexi points, right? They wouldn't be able to get these amenities. You're fun, Sean. So that's how you guys are going to modify those is down here in the modified booking. And then modify amenities. Then if you guys want to make payments, you guys can see here, use FunShip Pay to make payments to the group or specific stateroom using your agency or client credit cards, blah, blah, blah. Distribute cash from group cash payments to group individual staterooms to secure a cabin for the booking. Distributed cash affects the available funds or transfer. Now, if that sounds too confusing, you guys remember, you guys can always simply just go to an individual. Oops, that's not what I wanted. You guys could go here, type in S4OWN2. Maybe this is supposed to be a 0. There we go. Now you guys here, I pulled up this information. I pulled up that booking again, right? You guys can easily just come here, payment, make a payment. Okay, so you guys can handle from the group booking number, group stuff, but then if you guys want to make payments, you guys can simply just go into that individual booking and make the payments. You guys can also do their transfers here, right? This is what comes in handy, especially if you're doing like a singles cruise where nobody knows each other, right? Everybody's going to be a little bit different. So it makes it nice that you guys can come in here and do it individually. Any questions for me, you guys, before I delete this? Because I don't need to have this on my, I don't need to have this on my account. I believe I asked Drew, and I don't think so. One of the things that I do know is they do, I know Carnival does price match for excursions. So if you guys are finding excursions cheaper somewhere else, I do know that they do price match on excursions. But as far as I know, the only cruise line that does any kind of commission on anything other than the cruise is going to be Virgin Voyages, which you guys can do groups with Virgin Voyages too. You can do groups with any of them. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. You guys, any other questions for me? I know it's kind of a super fast kind of training, but there's a lot of money that can be made, right, in group bookings. I think some people are just a little bit nervous. You guys, the beauty of it is that in a click of a button, you can cancel it. So now you guys can see the group booking is canceled. Just that easy. And then I'll probably go in a little while and just double check and make sure that it's all canceled.